Welcome to Onivia, League of Legends highlights. These are the best highlights from today's Worlds 2024 matchup.
And they're going to bring over Impact
level
for that
one.
dive.
It's a huge wave that is crashing onto this turret as well. As Umpty moves over, Impact is there. They're on a ward, but can Kiaya keep himself alive? That's going to be the question. Already getting taken down so incredibly low. There's the counter-strike, but it's just not going to do anything. And Umpty, he'll go down in trade, but I think they'll take that. Look at this experience going to waste. Now, we'll see whether Yon's going to be all right up against Kiaya for the minute. Right now, the Leap Strike's saying no, as he is going to walk away. Should be all right for the minute.
There is no
Another
TP
stacked wave is coming on
available.
in, exactly right. As Yon just trying to do what he can, flash out of the way of the Vault Breaker, but it's not going to save his life. As Levi happily tanks up the turret, and that's a better dive this time around.
That is a way better dive. The tower is also killing off the cannon
Because
minion.
he'll just probably mow through all your turrets.
Yeah. That being said, how much content have we made around GAM upsetting what are supposed to be major region favorites against them? GAM are legendary for that. Let's see. Wait a second.
Yeah, Elio could be in a little bit of trouble here. He's got a battle on both fronts. Elio just going to get smacked into the wall, and he's not going to be going anywhere. Is APA going to survive? The answer is yes. On about 100 health is now Easy Love just trying to get rid of Umpty, but he's pretty tanky as this Christmas tree. Meanwhile, on the other side of it, Kiaya trying to get that dive to work as Impact in melee range with Levi, and he holds them off.
Last time, the dive looked a lot better for GAM.
Arrow.
This
This snipe! What game are we playing?
I was about to
Therefore,
say.
GAM turret plate money achieved as well here for Easy Love. Very nice, smooth opening for him as well.
Yep, looking very clean. I do like it though, APA on basically AD Ziggs. You know, towards this late game, it could certainly be a story of APA just moving into these lanes as, oh dear, cease and desist comes in, and yes, he's going to cease and desist being alive on the map.
That duo right there going to be on. If Levi ults onto APA, Tristana can buffer the rocket jump for the ultimate. You have to get your timing correct there. You know, it's going to be a very, very important interaction because there's so much CC on GAM. You mentioned the Orianna Shockwave that will be delivered by Levi, who's now bottom.
Ooh, big cancel. Core JJ moving forward. Kiaya probably just going to be clearing up this wave, but that is a cease and desist, and Core JJ picks up the shield. Crash down is good, but will he have to flash here to try and get himself out of the way? The Buster Shot just to protect him.
Emo's on his way.
Yeah, he's not out of the woods just yet. Shattering Strike goes wide, and now it's going to be APA that's the target. Levi is so dangerous. That Shockwave was absolutely sick, and APA not long for the world. There's the Vault Breaker. The flash going to be used, but Emo comes in, and Levi, there's a reason why everyone fears this top jungle. Into Kiaya and Levi. Kiaya especially because he's been in these side lanes getting all of this solo gold, and with our MasterCard lane economy snapshot, we're seeing that, yeah, we're a bit top skewed, but I think if you're a GAM fan, you're very happy about that, as Levi looking for a little bit more here, but Impact pretty slippery. He's able to get himself out, gives Levi the thumbs up.
Free. Oh, hold on.
Yeah, Nature's Grasp does come on through. Emo going to avoid that CC. The arrow is going to sail by majestically, but otherwise not do anything at all. But Kiaya teleporting in, that is a reason to leave. And APA going to press that rocket jump button, get himself out of there.
From Team Liquid will look like. They have the extra shield from the Lockets built by Umpty, looking at utility there. And everybody at least has their first items, but the GAM members are so far ahead, especially the top side.
Kiaya.
It's going in!
Yeah, he's just going to get jumped on. I'm not sure about that one. Twisted Advance does come on through as Impact. He turns up at the same time. He's between worlds and teleports out. And the turret will fall down. A lot of teleports invested as Levi. He was thinking about it. Wanted to press that R button, but felt like it was maybe a bit too dangerous. Bit of damage here from Yon. Can get himself over the wall pretty comfortably. And TL will back away. Man, after such a great early start here from GAM, it feels like TL are playing the defense a lot better now.
I don't know. Let's see. GAM turn back the offense on because they got Herald mid and they find Umpty. Levi just yoinks his Raptor right out of his hands.
The amount of emote usage in this game is so much higher than in our previous series, as there's the Nature's Grasp. Elio just stands beside Levi, gets himself out of there, knows where his bread's
We had
butting.
a lot of Infernals. I know
Yeah,
that
there
for
were
sure.
definitely a lot of...
This is
Okay,
the
we got a lot
fourth
of
in row.
TL members up towards Kiaya, but
Yeah.
Kiaya...
Umpty gets the tinsel out. Let's see whether they can actually lock down Kiaya here, as he presses Counter-Strike and says, no, you're not.
Yeah, like
Do
two
that.
members is not enough. Like, Kiaya is fed.
Well, it's okay. Core JJ's coming up, so let's see whether 3 members is going to be enough. as at least they do get him out of the way of this turret, and with those 6 scrubs, very easily take this one out. So there's another one, trying to claw back that gold difference, but it's not really working out. Levi over the wall. They're going to answer with this outer in the mid lane, and GAM just seem to be
keep moving forward and trading up without your responses, then it would look even worse. Imagine the world where Ki actually was just able to stay on top side, and then the rest of the team also still got mid tower plus Dragon. TL are trying to work something out.
Yeah, this would
honestly,
be big.
like, with 6 scrubs, this is certainly possible, but with Elio moving up, the Dragon being a good fight or a good outthink as far as getting all of these players into the right lanes to pick up this gold as Impact. Moving in, Levi just going to push him out of there. They didn't know that he was around.
They can lock him down.
Yeah, see whether they can find him there as between worlds goes the Aurora. The arrow's going to go wide and Impact.
He's so strong!
What the heck is going on here? The Nature's Grasp doesn't work. He just grabs it in a 1 versus 3 and keeps himself alive.
2 items, buddy.
Flashing over the wall is Easy Love. APA just taking all of these arrows. Easy Love completes the kill there, and now Elio's starting up yet another fight. The rest of TL, they just want out.
The power of gold. 2 items. 2 items for Levi. The Sterix pops. He just brute force. They're not even done.
Yep, they're going back in. Pulled back by the Shockwave, and Core JJ's wiped out. GAM now looking for this inner turret towards the bottom side, and this may have just been the back-breaking play.
Does not get a lot of credit on this team, and the Orianna and the Shockwaves are going to be a very big part of how they finish this game off, but the rest of the team, I mean, you see Easy Love flashing forward on the Ashe for the chases here. Kiaya now his turn.
Yeah, flash is over, and Impact just going to be taken down, bonked on the head with a lamppost. Kiaya will continue his
Even
push.
harder for TL to ever really make movements on the map that aren't being read.
I will say, so even Impact is really, really in trouble this game, quite obviously, but the double AD carries for TL have their 2 items.
That is true.
So their dream scenario is
Maybe an overextension.
Yeah, perhaps, but Elio just gives him the door. There's the arrow as well. It's Umpty tanking up a whole lot as True Shot Barrage will sail through. Only hits onto 1. Umpty surviving. Sap Zipper going to be working out in between worlds. There's the shutdown, the double kill for Impact. He's trying to get out of there, but already he's traded up as now APA just shooting Levi. There's the shutdown, and it's another kill. This one going over to Jan, and that one worked out so much better for TL.
the dream scenario becomes gold difference. It's still going to be Dragon stacking for GAM though, and TL trying to push on the other side of the map. They've got a controller on Baron, and APA trying to split push with Tristana. Again, this is his comfort zone on the Tristana, continually shoving waves.
Why not?
Yeah, exactly. When
Why
in doubt,
not?
let's just flip a Baron as the
They
Hawkshot
know.
sails
They know.
by.
They saw the sapling being thrown from the Baron pit.
Ah, so that's going to give that one away. They now get some vision inside the pit, down to 50%. This one's not going down very quickly, ladies and gentlemen, as Core JJ getting a little bit of a stun. The rest of GAM moving on over. That is a Nature's Grasp. But
Yeah,
I don't think there's any follow-up here. So GAM, there it is right now as Core JJ clearing out vision, and the Baron has still been started.
Well, that
Full vision.
yeah, but they do it really quickly.
Yeah,
it's gone.
Wait, it's just done.
It's just gone.
The teleport is going to come in, but it's way too late. Nature's Grasp. There's some bounty gold as well for Team Liquid.
And they exit.
Yeah, they get the control ward in there. There's the Vault Breaker flash to come through. APA going to be taken down first. Can they keep these Barons alive? Is going to be the question. Umpty, he's trying to get out of there like a secret agent. Is now Kiaya trying to get some stuff. There's 3. The Shockwave under 2. And Magnus Storm's trying to keep Jan alive, but it's not going to work. Everyone's in the blender. 4 on the floor. And Umpty's the only Baron that survived.
TL get Baron, but GAM make them pay! Levi goes in and he flashes and he kills APA instantly.
Or at the very least, I imagine Umpty is going to give this turret. Crucially, the base isn't open, so there isn't a window here for GAM to actually just end the game. We've seen that happen, you know, the classic Baron for
the
Nexus.
Baron for Nexus,
That's not the
one.
case here. I gotta say, if AP, like, I think this will always be a rough situation to play out for TL, but APA with the Tristana, one of the reasons why she is so powerful and was such a mainstay is because if you are able to buffer the initial CC, without his damage, this composition doesn't work.
You know what it was? The Ashe
That's
era.
something
Another one's on the board here.
Another bounty?
Another bounty is on the board.
We're trying to melt through this dragon. They should be able to take that, but objectives and getting out
Core.
hasn't necessarily been working, as there's the counter-strike once again. Umpty goes in, is going to split the floor
They don't
there.
know.
Yeah, Core JJ trying to find that Magnet Storm angle.
Wait, they do know. He's on the ward.
Yeah, okay, so not going to press that button just yet. Does have flash to try and get in if he can find another angle, but now this is looking very, very awkward and uncomfortable. As Impact off to the side, there's another Vault Breaker being channeled here by Levi, trying to find his opportunity as, yeah, Umpty was just getting melted. Between worlds, Yon now trying to play these gaps, and Easy Love going to be taking down Levi. Could be the next one. Yon is free firing. APA trying to fight against Timo, almost able to take him down, as now Impact is bouncing after them. The burn, is it going to be enough as Emo is not walking fast enough. Yon gets over there, Mystic Shot lands. They lose 2, but they take 3 for it, and with that deficit, TL will take it.
They're going to get another objective bounty here, too. They're going to keep pushing, keep chaining. Team Liquid, continue the push.
They still haven't taken mid lane turret. There's a bounty on that.
We got mid lane turret. We got inhibitor turret.
We're gonna get it.
These bounty strats are so next level. You guys were telling me that this is a team that knows their macro. They've taken it to it. Like, this is not what I was expecting. The bounty meta is coming in, gentlemen.
This is not a strategy.
So everyone knows what's going on.
Oaks landing, TP's forced.
Yeah, Core JJ trying to stay in the fog of war as well. And so the
Banana
teleport
brush.
being used, is that going to be enough for TL? Looks like the answer might be no, as Umpty just staying on it. Control Ward does go over. True Shot Barrage onto 2. That is a lot of damage. This Ezreal is pretty fed right now. It's good buffer, but is he actually safe? There's the season assist, and it's APA that gets taken down by the Shockwave. Yon, he's still alive. Can he be the carry here for TL is the question. Gets health bars, it's so low, but they keep the Phalanx, and Kiaya is now just bonking them all on the head. That is going to be the team fight win, and GAM might just walk through and win the game.
And even though APA gets the buffer, he's still an easy target for the engage. Gets blown up, and GAM is going to take game 1.
He buffered the Ash Arrow, but Levi delivers the Shockwave from Emo, and GAM deliver the victory in game number 1.
What a slugfest here as GAM will take the first Nexus in this best of 3. That game. You know, I'm still apprehensive of saying the word exciting.
It's okay, they're not here.
I know they're not here, but
On the international stage.
And I'm thinking that at that point, maybe we are just going to side with Shocks. Maybe it's just not an upset anymore, because GAM have seemed a little bit too synonymous with being able to take down so many of these teams. This year, though, you know, they did lose. These are best of 1s, but they lost to Fly as, oh, that's a face check.
That's
and
2.
That's a cast curse if ever I've done one. Levi going to be taken out for first blood. It's Yon that picks up the kill. Easy Love now going the wrong direction. The Ashe is very, very dead, ladies and gentlemen. And you're welcome, TL. Sometimes you have to sing some praises to get some kills.
And they have put in so much
career. Like, push comes to shove, and he's unable to do either. And if he's able to get things together, have a carry performance against Levi on this Nocturne, could be huge going into game 3.
I saw Impact solo killed by Anar early on in this tournament.
So,
hoping it doesn't happen again.
There.
Well, he's going back in, looking for a little bit more. The Hyperprocs are really dangerous. Umpty's moving on over. There's the flash forward. Can the fear come out? He gets into the brush, and that is the kill! So, Impact not solo killed this time. He's in a scary position right now. Shave Splitter, of course, can really help.
You think Levi? Oh, no, not waiting.
Oh, he's going to walk out of it. The Pop Blossom goes absolutely nowhere as Levi gets in, but the flash gets APA out of there. Emo, Elio trying to get on through as there's the dissonance. Oh, again! No, Clockwork was wound up, and now the grand entrance comes in. Emo gonna burn down. Core JJ locks up the kill, and APA's back. He finds another one. Humpty, this ultimate hunter is almost fully stacked before he even has the ability.
The counter from Team Liquid is get your early Tiamat, and you can just speed clear through the rest of the jungle. You already saw there with the extra lead that he has. Well,
Arrow going to connect. Shape Splitter is going to work out, but that was the clone, and he can hit both of them anyway. Emo going to finish that one off. The arrow from Easy Love looked too good.
He uses TL's own emote.
Oh, man.
That's good BM.
That is some solid BM. And all of TL have been emoting like crazy, so I think it's completely warranted.
That's what, like, that's the second kill that, I know that it was Emo, but like, that's the second kill Easy Love has gotten on APA.
Yeah, with Ash Arrow. The last one was a snipe.
Yeah.
And on the Tristana and Tribush recalling.
Yes, Umpty is big, but do not be mistaken. We saw how good
there's
GAM's
some
fighting
darkness
was.
here as there is a Megana on the horizon, but I think he's dead before it even happens. Cull the Meek comes through exactly.
Be calm in our play. You know, once you get your lead, just play this one out because we can't give up anymore. If you lose this, then you are out of the tournament, so they don't want to...
also pick up the grubs on the other side. They can also crash a wave into the top lane outer turret. You can see Kiaya already very far back. Pop Blossom also, as Easy Love is just going to explode. APA grabbing his second, and now Kiaya could be in trouble. Umpty is more than a top laner at this point in time. He is still going to back away that inner turret.
And Team Liquid, they can even rotate over to catch mid lane too, so TL winning both sides of the map here. You push in bottom with APA, you push in top with Yon. Huge, huge tower gold there for Team Liquid. Impact and CoreJJ rotate over to make sure no turret plates go down to Emo, and they can't keep pushing, so Team Liquid win the entire map in that sequence.
We have Umpty just pushing a full wave into the turret.
Yeah.
He's just...
Well, CoreJJ is going to be in a little bit of trouble here. Battle Dance gets him out, and he's fine. Just fine.
Nice
Wait,
little...
never mind. I got pranked by the mini-map. I got Nico. That's what I'm
set up
talking
for
about.
you already. You can see there's a trailing split push in the bottom of the map right now. Umpty with Nocturne ult available, hovering behind as they push APA to finish off this tower, just in case there was any sort of...
He's still looking for opportunities, but also going to be thinking about what we're going to do next game. Because this game really felt like with the way that the level 1 went, from that point on, the game is so hard as there is...
Yeah, Arrow going to connect, and it is going to connect.
And it's very easy for Team Liquid to progress their snowball in this game because of the fact that they got the early grubs. So
Umpty just, yeah, I was about to say, he just kills him.
Yeah,
right?
he's just gonna kill him. Has a spell shield that's gonna be used on the shockwave gorgeously, and I could have been really hyped for that, but there was just no way.
Reacts to it and is able to spell shield it. Umpty here, the general, marching through the enemy jungle now, actually pushes the bottom wave, starts to rotate over as Impact.
It does manage to get the stun onto Levi, and there's the killer instinct to go in. Okay, Yon might have gone a little bit too far, but the quickness comes on through, and the wallets are big and heavy. That is going to be a Pop Blossom. APA comes forward, and that's going to be Yon putting the last little cherry on top. And maybe there's another cherry, as Easy Love's going to have to flash away. Impact wants to try and catch up to him, but the volley will slow down the Crocodile, and Easy Love will limp his way back towards his base.
And now's your line, Chronicler, because this time Umpty was pushing in the side lane all the way up to secondary turret.
Actually, you know what?
You're prophetic.
No, actually, it's a good fight, right? This doesn't start off that well. A lot of damage goes into Yon. He doesn't really get to do as much as ideally he'd like, but it just doesn't matter. GAM is very deep into enemy territory.
And to your point,
my
all
question
right,
is,
stop trying to curse.
Okay, tell me I'm wrong.
No way.
Well, there's a Pop Blossom, gets a flash, and there's a Paranoia, so I don't think that Emo's going to be getting out of this one. That is going to be the Tangle Barbs landing there as well. As meanwhile, on the other side of the fight, Kiaya trying to get that wallop down. It's going to work out, but Impact is so tanky. The Nara into the wall is fantastic. But Yon, they're just one after the other, dive bombing these members of GAM. And Kiaya gets under his inner turret, but he is still limping away without a jungler.
So as I was saying, what does it mean for the series? Because at the same time, like this game felt like it was over, not necessarily level 1, but I think once the early skirmish came through, where they got the gank onto top side,
Grand entrance.
how is Game 3 going to look?
As that's Kiaya probably dead. He's burning down. CoreJJ going to collect it with the Ignite, and now the base is broken open. Impact looking to put another dent into it in that mid lane as well. But TL, a lot of money available. They're going to go back and spend it before these inhibitors are going to be tested. It is... Yeah, that's a 12,000 gold lead pre-20 minutes.
And wait and live in this deficit for even longer.
No, I think you want to just finish it as soon as you can.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because it doesn't teach you anything, right? You don't get anything out of it. APA, that's
Ooh,
good spotted.
Vision, yeah, spotted out. That is very cute. He's just a Void Mine. I love that.
It's just hopping.
He's hopping around.
They do know.
We need to zoom
he's
in on
hopping.
that one is okay. Looking for an option here, as there's the Pop Blossom, hits onto 3. He's completely by himself. He's going to be guaranteeing a Baron for his teammates. And there he goes. But, you know, that is still the Vi being taken down. The arrow is going to sail on in, and oh my goodness. Thankfully, Levi was one of the ones that did fall earlier on, so that one wasn't going to be a thing. As now Impact gets into that backline, it's his
Crocodile.
turn. As Kiaya pushes him into the wall there. CoreJJ not offering back a lot of damage, and TL throwing a couple of solo laners away, but now Yon gets in. My God! The plasma is raining down, and Easy Love is just really dead. Emo, the last one left alive. It wasn't clean, but it worked.
TL really testing the limits of what they get away with this gold lead, but it ends up working out nonetheless.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, they can, right?
Yeah.
All APA is doing there, he locks up the entire team on him, so there's going to be nobody else. I mean, I know Levi
is quite able to, because Hawkshot on cooldown, things like this means that you just can't get in there. TL going to look for Soul Point. They will be able to pick that one up.
Yeah.
Now,
The gold lead here, massive, of course, at this early stage in the game, but so is the Baron buff pushing. So
Yeah.
you kind of see like the decision there from TL. They're like, you know what, APA, that is a cool looking ult, but we're not going to follow with Kai'Sa ult and Nocturne ult. We're just going to finish the Baron so that we can finish this game. And they use that Baron, push in. They've got enough money and another one.
There's a 4-man Pop Blossom. Everyone is just put into the blender. TL, they do want to get out of this game, move to that game number 3, and they do it decisively off the back of APA. The Nexus turrets are now just going to fall like an afterthought. And with one of the largest gold leads I've ever seen, they will complete the shellacking at 24 minutes and 20 seconds into the game.
We are going to 6. So you are playing Braum into melees, which I think you're generally going to be happy with. It gives you a lot of early game power. It does make...
would agree with. Not a huge fan
All right,
of the lane swaps.
he was previously cursed, so let's kind of distance ourselves from that.
As Elio has taken so much damage, maybe mentioning his name's going to work out for TL, because that's first blood for CoreJJ. Easy love, not able to get too much done.
That bot lane, you can definitely count on this
those
TL.
Raptors, so you can get that earlier second respawn. Mid lane, though, a little bit of a visit from Levi on the Wukong, hovering around there, but because Emo was chunked out too heavily.
Oh, is he just dead? Oh no, the Blooming Burst, and APA is still able to get it even after the flap.
TL, that does have the prior impact, still needs the TP back in.
APA's positioning here is so scary.
Monty's not 6.
Yep, Elio in a lot of trouble here as the Blooming Burst hits twice. Emo now trying to move forward. Having to do some face checking is Levi, only level 5. There's the knock-up, but it's onto a clone. That's not really going to work out as a heroic charge now from Elio and APA. He's going to be taken out. Levi over the wall, trying to escape. He takes so long, but the Ignite will finish him off at the cost of CoreJJ's life. It's a trade up for GAM in this instance, as Umpty was able to take one of those grubs, but they're not out of the woods just yet. Or is Kiaya the one that's in a lot of trouble? He gets feared, has the counter-strike, and that's going to keep them away. That is a 1-for-1 so far on the grubs, but a good trade for GAM in the kills.
And hold on to the Nocturne ult. Nocturne ult holding this actually puts a lot of pressure just by keeping the cooldown available.
Yeah.
The first Nocturne ultimate here kind of hanging over the heads of all of the laners. So
Grand entrance comes down a little bit late on the steadfast presence there from Elio, as these Mystic shots will connect. Yon is going to be Arcane shifting forward, something dangerous.
Still completely even in farm, obviously. Didn't have his ultimate yet in that first fight, which is why, even with the nice clone play, we didn't see too much of an impact. Maybe this
could be in a little bit of trouble. Oh, Counter-Strike not going to connect there. Levi gives away his position, so now Impact can play a little bit more carefully, especially with Umpty in the area, Paranoia in hand. Trying to bait this one out. As, okay, looking for a little bit of a gank, but there's the Paranoia towards the river. The grand entrance is gorgeous, and this is why we liked seeing the Rakan locked in. This combo is beautiful, and CoreJJ on a killing spree.
Well, CoreJJ also kind of deserves some, because he's the one who found the target there and stayed right next to him to lock him up.
He got the CC chain, he did his work, but come on,
Impact solo winning topside, they can actually get that tower while they get Dragon.
And the big thing is, he also sends Kiaya back. Kiaya had to...
It's just, I mean, that would be
We also haven't talked about how
Nocturne coming.
Okay. Yeah, remember, no flash up and available. In goes Umpty. They look for it. That is going to be the keeper's verdict, but it does absolutely nothing. And now you've got Kiaya stunned up, charmed up, and destroyed. Elio could be the next one on the chopping block, as it's the tanky members of TL that are up here, and now the damage is arriving. Elio, I think he's just dead. The fear does go off, and APA, he collects his. TL just going from strength to strength.
Oh, and not only do they take out one of the best performing members of GAM, Kiaya goes down.
Oh, okay, that's a Cyclone, but the Pop Blossom is there. Picks up 2, but he dies. Immediately afterwards, now Yon going to get back here once again. The curtains are being called now. And GAM, they could have found a turnaround. Into the Shroud goes Emo, but he doesn't find too much more. And Umpty, he's happy to take that Shuriken. And TL will back away. Number 1, it was a little bit more fast and loose, but this is keeping up on the vision, making sure that they have a game plan. There's an idea in mind in every move that they make. And the idea in mind here is kill them underneath this turret. In goes Umpty, finds another Paranoia. They focus down the turret to make sure that that doesn't kill Yon, but now Levi's here. Can they get the turnaround?
Yes,
They've taken the turret, that's all you need. But he gets in, the quickness is so good, and they just look to blow up the Wukong. They'll take him down. Yon has the barrier, but he doesn't have his life anymore. The perfect execution is exactly that as Emo looks to try and pull it back for his team. And now Impact and Umpty against Elio and Emo. I think that TL liked those odds, and Emo's going to have to just try and get himself out.
Emo really saving it there with his teleport, collecting those 2 kills, because it was a big play from Core JJ to lock up Levi, but Emo equalized it. Meanwhile, you're getting mid push in exchange for bottom. Jax right now, by the way, is on that turret, so he will also finish up an outer. That one that we just saw APA take, though, mid lane secondary, worth a slight bit more.
I don't want to mess.
We cut the video there a little bit after the double kill for the Akali. I think in all of our best interest. As now the Rift Herald going to maneuver its way down this bottom lane. This outer turret still up and available here as Umpty's just playing Biffo with Levi. And I think Umpty likes those odds as the curtain call does come in. He turns off the lights to try and stop those bullets from raining in, but it's just, too little too late here for GAM. Kiaya trying to get himself out, leaps over the wall and gets the blast cone as well to safety. Umpty on this Nocturne is looking so good.
Really is. Goes into bully Levi off his own red buff, steals the buff, takes his life. Now you get to drive the Rift Herald into the tower for the extra Void Mites, but APA locked up.
Yeah, Elio actually looking for the ulti onto APA. Not a lot of follow-up there at all. Of course, Easy Love, no answers available. And that is going to be the first Mountain Drake and Mountain Soul point going over. This composition certainly will work out that way for TL. I don't know how relevant it's going to be, though. This game is looking really difficult anyway as Kiaya, he's got a target on his back. He was so good in game 1, and they're looking to try and shut him down once again. And there's the bullet we call Umpty, diving in on top. He's fleeing while he's trying to get that counter-strike down, and it's not going to work. The auto is in the air, as it was earlier on, and APA secures the kill. And now with the Jax dead, it could be Baron time for TL.
Really good from TL here. Another side lane pick. Now turning their sights to force GAM into their own hands here. It's going to have to be some face check.
Yeah, there is also multiple TP wards here. Emo just finishes his Shadow Flame. He's going to try and look to turn this around. There is a TP. Jin trying to get as much damage as possible. Levi looking for a steal as well. They do not know about this Akali yet.
Yeah, the Shape Splitter was so good at blocking some of these bullets, but the last one does come through. Emo, can he find the angle? That's the question. Is Easy Love going to get knocked up and taken down? Elio going to be the next one. The Akali just couldn't get in time. Umpty now trying to fight him, but it is 1 kill going over. Yon could be in trouble next, but the all-out, the savior that is Impact, is able to take him down, and Yon limps away with single-digit health. TL, they win the fight, but GAM got so close.
Crucially,
Flank angle, and you can see Umpty, he can attack anyone that is down here.
That's the issue. If you don't know where Nocturne is, you cannot look for a side lane collapse.
I have a fun fact for you. Yon had literally 1 HP.
Oh, he just actually won.
Actually won.
6.5k gold behind, and once this soul comes through, that's it. They need a pick onto someone, but so many summoners are available. Umpty going in!
Yeah, they're just trying to find it. There's 2 with the Pop Blossom. It's not the most, but True Shot Barrage does so much as they dive forward. Emo trying to look for it, but once again, it's Impact that finds the angle, goes all out, and gets the Akali out of there. Now he's 1v3, and he likes those odds. The knock-up comes through. Kiaya is dead. Both of the solo lanes are down, and TL, I think they're still alive at Worlds.
They're going to stand tall. They're going to go grab their rewards here. The Baron picked up.
And GAM, you could see them looking, trying to find a mid lane fight, maybe an angle onto some of the background. But again, this Nocturne pick has been one of the breakout picks for Worlds for me. The amount of playmaking you take away once you get ahead with this pick is insane.
And it is so meaningful for Team Liquid as a whole, as a team.
Because honestly, it worked really well for APA.
Meanwhile, Impact into the back line took care of the Akali for the rest of the team, and so TL just were able to chase forward.
Well, now a little bit more of a fight here as Kiaya is going to get pulled back by Impact. Now the curtains are being called, but the Paranoia is down. Can't really see his targets, although there is a clone in there, just causing a ruckus. The rest of GAM trying to get themselves out of there. Levi is trying to be tricky, but it's just not quite working. Able to avoid that True Shot Barrage that may have just been his life, but now this is game over, right? If this goes down, it's game over.
That's the problem. GAM trying desperately to find something. They get away with their lives, but they lose something that I don't think they can afford. What Impact is now going to do. Look,
he's a 4-0
He has
yeah,
almost
this is
300 armor.
Yeah, this is a Showmaker's worst nightmare, Cassante right now, wielded by Impact. And they're going to be able to take down this inhibitor turret. Emo does get some bounty gold, but it's just not really going to work. Bounty gold for Nex is not a trade you want to take, but there's not a whole lot more that they can do. Yon in this mid lane is going to be able to take yet another. And TL, they are dotting I's and they are crossing T's, taking exactly what they need off this map. Levi, you can see hunting for an angle, hunting for an opportunity, but Impact just keeps pushing him back. He's a brick wall, guarding Yon, guarding him. Gets the double knock up with that Q3, and the Keeper's Verdict does come on through, but it's once again APA. He's pushed out of the fight. Pop Blossom still in hand, and now Umpty comes from behind the enemy Nexus to look to take down the opposition. Emo is just eviscerated in one swift stroke, and there's the Pop Blossom. Levi was the target, understandably so. And Elio, not a whole lot he can do. Easy Love just pushed back to the fountain, and TL will take down their second Nexus of the series and keep themselves alive at Worlds 2020.
These were the best highlights from today's Worlds 2024 matchup. Click that subscribe button faster than Ramus can say, okay. See you on the next one.